Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another Urinating True reaction, and this has been one that a lot of people have suggested over the past day or two since it's been posted, and it's Congrats Steelers 2021. His last video that I saw that he posted was this one here. So I guess leading off this one, I thought this was going to be the video. That obviously he's made a whole video on it. This is just sort of a stream recap, and I mean, he went crazy in the stream recap, so I'm interested to see how he goes over this. Obviously, he's probably calmed down a little bit, but still, must be still fuming from the terrible, terrible game that they played. But we'll see, right? I'm interested to get into this one. Let's check this one out. I'm not even going to ramble too much for this intro. Links to my Instagram, my Twitter in the description. But let's get into this one and see what... Let's just see what he's got to say, man.
And they start with a horrible snap all the way back.
I still can't get over that awful beginning, man.
Browns bounce it into the end zone where they wind up with a touchdown.
That's it. Literally the first play of the game and everything has been fun. Now I wanted to delay this because I wanted to cool off, get my thoughts in order, and be rational. To think I thought this team had a chance to do something earlier in the year. I'm not angry because they choked against the team we always called our bitch. I'm angry because this feels like deja vu. The same goddamn shit that occurred in 2017. Great season, a bunch of huge question marks, arrogance in players, talking shit, and then suffering a catastrophic meltdown to end the year.
Juju Smith.
You happy?
Shuster
You
Smith
become a
there,
me. 11-0, right? Losing? Never heard of her. All the TikToks and dancing on the fucking midfield logos? That's what you want to be known for? Anyone who followed the Steelers saw massive issues, but it seemed like no one on the team cared. Well, now you should. Cleveland, do your victory lap and talk your shit. You earned this. You put Pittsburgh right back in their place. Time to get my axe again. Ben. I know a lot of people love you in this city. I know I've probably been far too harsh on you in the past, but there comes a time when shit has to end. Watching this man play has become fucking depressing. Like the corrupt king in his twilight before he's about to be poisoned by the court jester. It's a hard topic to accept, yes.
Wait,
Ben
what?
was a great quarterback, but now he is a massive liability. He's lost his greatest assets as a player. They've changed the offense to better suit his declining abilities. Yet he still has way too much power on the team. How many rest days does this guy get a week? I get he's banged up, but sometimes the body has its limits. We're seeing this man's end, yet he's going to be owed $41 million next year. If this man is back under center, you might as well write off 2021. Don't give me the argument about his stat padding in the wildcard game. He was playing a backup secondary, playing prevent defense in literal garbage time. This isn't Ben. That one is gone. Accept it. This is gonna get me killed, but I honestly don't feel bad if it's his last game. It happens to all athletes. Past sins have come due, baby, and the gods want you to pay up. Look, you're gonna end up in Canton, but you're done. Now fuck off! No one has made me more disappointed as a fan than Juju Smith-Schuster. The promise that this man showed as a rookie.
I said Juju Schuster. Same thing. I probably said his name wrong there.
You end up like this? You were supposed to be the beacon of light. The carefree, feel-good antithesis of AB. But to see him now, he's becoming cancer. Not in the traditional way, but in chasing after clout and the brand. The disrespect this fucker shows opponents every week, yet he has no self-awareness to stop. Dancing on the midfield logos before games? All for some fucking TikTok clicks? It's the same fucking dance! It's not even creative, it just pisses off the opponent! But that's not even it. He keeps adding fuel to the fire. The Browns is the Browns. Have some fucking respect for your opponent. Have some fucking respect for yourself. What do you want to be? You want to be a star wide receiver, or do you want to be a social media influencer? Because you can't be both. It shows them how irrelevant you become on this team. No, you're not AB, Juju. You could create space without additional help, unlike you. Don't worry, you'll be out of here with a fat contract in the offseason because you're excess goods on this team. If I want to pay attention to you, I'll find you on Twitch. Corvette right into the Allegheny. Chase, I like you as a receiver. I think you have a lot of talent and have a bright future in this league. But seriously, why are you such a salty bitch? I get you went to a school that's also arrogant and hasn't won anything of note in years, but you need to be a professional. You're another guy who's had more TikToks than receptions this year. Going on there to be indignant and say the Browns are going to get smacked? Boasting about how you made a practice squad cornerback flinch on a running play? You have a mirror in your house? You got smacked. You lost. You were humiliated. Shut the fuck up and deal with it. I was starting to turn the corner on Tomlin. I really was.
He's
The work
going
he did in
everywhere.
2019 was damn good even if they couldn't finish in the end. Now, it's just reinforced what I thought in years prior. How many times are we going to see this team play like shit against teams that are well below their talent level? How many times will we see this team get blown out of the fucking water by a team they look past in the playoffs? He has not evolved, and it shows in his body of work. 3 playoff wins in 10 years. And those were to a Bengals team that self-destructed the goddamn Dolphins with a backup QB in Alex Smith. This would get plenty of coaches fired, but not in Steeler Nation. We dealt with Chuck Noll being an anchor on the team in the 80s and won't deal with this as well. What really gets me under my skin is the absolute disrespect he shows his opponents. Nameless gray faces. Really, Tomlin? After the shit that went down against Jacksonville? Are you fucking dense? Those nameless gray faces exposed the fuck out of you without their goddamn head coach. You were humiliated by a team that didn't have proper practices for weeks! That's the epitome of being outcoached, and it's a recurring trend. Although I'd be more worried about the receivers being unable to catch a damn thing.
Oh my god.
I'm not wasting any damn time on Fiechner. Dude's goddamn useless and he should have been fired 2 years ago. Where the fuck did the defense go?
Oh,
Wasn't this
this
supposed to be an elite shit-wrecking group? No sacks? No quarterback pressures? Why aren't we changing up the schemes? Why are we so fucking vanilla? Baker could have had a siesta back there, he was so untouched. Don't give me the injury excuse. Cleveland was without a ton of their players as well. I guess they were like the team. AWOL. You know something? I'm not pissed because of how this season went. It's just a blend of 2017 and 2018. I've seen this movie before. I'm livid because I thought this team was different. The lack of drama, the endless talent on defense, Ben turning a new leaf and not shitting on his teammates in public. I got fooled. And I'm angry at myself the most for it. This team didn't shed all the cancer. And now it's come back. Only in a different way. It now comes in the form of TikTok dances and outdated arrogance. There was a time where I thought I went too far in wanting a wholesale purge after the 2018 season. Now I think they didn't go far enough. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you believe this team is going to go to a Super Bowl with a combination of the 4 men on the screen? To me, that answer is no. Maybe Tomlin with the right personnel around him, but certainly not the other 3 at this time. I'm not going to call for anything, though, because we all know nothing's going to change. We're going to see Big Ben limping onto the field and throwing 5 to 10 yard ducks to receivers that have to do all the work. We're going to see coordinators who fail to understand this team's strengths. We're going to have to keep hearing cliches from a coach who has squandered years of talent. And that's the thing that angers me the most. It's all wasted. All the years where they could have done something undone by a culture that's gone toxic. And that part is never changing. The Steelers are going to bottom out hard someday. And all I can say is that I saw it coming from a mile away. I wished for years that I was.
Congratulations.
Right about this.
What the fuck is congratulations? And that's it. Tree, I feel from honesty, man. I mean, you saw again from the live stream, but this is just him venting his frustration at this point. But the largest salt mine in North America is located under Heinz Field. Damn, this was brutal. The Steelers deserve every bit of it. The Browns must have the biggest fucking smile on their faces right now. Honestly, when you have... Oh, burping a lot. When you have a team or players off a team talking so much trash on you and just talking down upon you as if you've got nothing. Oh, you're not gonna do anything, and then you beat them like that. That must be the most satisfying thing for the players, for the coaches, and for the fans, bro. I just know that kind of win for a team that's been looked down upon, that is getting looked down upon by other players from another team or coaches or whatever. That is just what you want, man. That's when it hits different, honestly. Let's go Browns. Losing, never heard of her. 11-0, Corvette. The Browns are the Browns, grey face. This ain't urinating tree, this is urinating forest. Their name is grey face, this guy who lost. Urinating tree in the video, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. The world would be better if TikTok was gone. I've never agreed this much. I don't use TikTok. I've never really understood it. There's occasional sort of TikToks that I'll see that make me laugh, but I don't use it. I've never understood the sort of the interest behind it, honestly, but that's for another video. I don't know why I'm talking about that now, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this reaction. Definitely more Tree on the way. Hopefully, I don't know what he's going to do when the NFL season's over, because it's over within the next few weeks, but when it is, what sort of style content does he do? I know he does hockey, but I've not really been doing hockey recently, but maybe when it comes, I can just sort of get into it more. He did a bit of the NBA, so maybe the NBA. Bit of baseball. So he does all sports, but it's mainly like football is his main sport, isn't it? But I'll see, right? I'll have to see then. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys did enjoy this reaction. More Tree on the way, more sports reactions on the way, and yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.